thing. God's like, I saw your post about the cigarettes. Why don't you quit smoking? You're like, don't worry about what I'm doing, God. You worry about what you're doing. Anyway, back to the crazy people thing, right? And I said, like, they're crazy. They hype it up because, they have it on it. Yeah, because they want help. And they don't know how, because they're trying, that's the only way they know. That's why they know that you're watching, they don't know what to do because they're like caught in like wherever they're caught at. That's why, like, I mean, we did COVID. Everybody had to wear masks, and you made everybody stay inside. That's the one thing the reason that the Catholic Church is false. The Catholic Church let you shut down, and I didn't know anything what I know now about it. And at the time, I was like, how's the Catholic Church letting them shut down services? I thought Jesus Christ and God was the only way, and you're trusting God. Well, if you trust in God, it doesn't matter if there's a COVID epidemic or not. You got to go worship the Lord Jesus Christ no matter what, right? You got to pick up your cross. I got to pick up my cross, except for when there's COVID. And the government says, because Paul says you must adhere to what the ruling class say, the governors and the people in charge. You need to adhere to what they say because it's Roman propaganda. It is. I mean, you read the letters of Paul, man, it's Roman propaganda. He's like, and also Jesus, Roman propaganda. You're going to get hauled up in front of governors and officials, and don't worry about it. I'll tell you what to say. And Paul says, hey, whatever they tell you to do it. Except for the Lord Jesus Christ, and the Lord Jesus Christ tells you that's the only way. Except for if it's a Roman governor or like a government official. I mean, read the letters of Paul. That's what it says. It's like, yeah, the Lord Jesus Christ is the only way, and God is the only way, and He's God, and He's the Lord, and you need to do it, and that's where your salvation is. It's the only way, except if a government official comes up to you and tells you to do something, then do what they say. Even if it goes against what the Lord Jesus Christ said. I mean, you guys, like, and that's how you know the Vatican's false, man. Because the Vatican's like, the government said, we're shutting down these services. I thought this was the only way in the truth of life. What's the matter if there's COVID or not? It would be in God's perfect plan, wouldn't it? Because God's in control of everything, except for COVID. So we're shutting down all these services that people actually, apparently, supposedly need to get the way of salvation. Right? And the Vatican went along with it. Because it's not the Church of God. I mean, there's so many red flags. I don't even know what I was going to talk about. It wasn't about that. It's about the people who need help. Yeah. Anyway, back to the COVID thing. So, I mean, we shut down everything and, like, put masks on people. There's people out there that, like, they need medication or whatever. I mean, God could fix it like that. I've seen Him do stuff. God can fix it. I don't know. Like, that's why a lot of times I have a problem. Like, do I really like this manifestation stuff or the stuff that He makes me do? Because I see the order and all the stuff. I'm like, do I really need to do this? Is it, like, am I really doing anything? Or am I just walking around? I mean, really, that's why the pharaohs started thinking they were gods and stuff, because they think that they're going, that's just like, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But, like, the thing that gets me through it is He told Jeremiah to go and bury a jar in the Euphrates. He told Joshua to march around 7 times and then Joshua's probably like, are you serious, dude? Did Joshua really need to go around that 7 times? When Joshua went around that 7 times, what if he only went around it 6? It wouldn't have happened because it was like some manifestation thing in the universe that, like, you had to go around 7. No, it's about obedience. Is what the lesson's really about. Most of this stuff's about obedience. God doesn't need me to like if I don't transfer the bind from Phoenix, because I see how everything's set up. If I don't transfer the bind from Phoenix to LA to Las Vegas to come to DC to get the ID, which cancels out the other IDs, which makes me a citizen of the United States, it's a very complicated thing. If I didn't do that, God's going to be like, nothing I can do now. It's about obedience. Really. I mean, that's why, like, people are like, oh, like, you said see somebody. You want to know what I basically am? I'm a joke. Like, I mean, you think about it, God's going to raise up a nobody, and I'm a smart person, but that's where my humility comes from. Because in the actual grand scheme of things, God's put me in charge because everybody in the world looks at me and goes, you're nothing. You're stupid. And God's like, I'm going to take this stupid person, I'm going to put him in charge of everything. You really think about that. It's not like, oh my God, no, I'm like God laughing at you. I'm God laughing at you. For real. If you really start dwelling on it like that, I try not to, but if you really start really thinking about it, like really what I represent God saying, this is the nobody of the nobody in society. As far as society is concerned, this person is nothing. You're nothing. Everybody thinks you're nothing. I'm going to put you in charge to show my power because you're nothing. Man, it really is. Think about that. That's humility.